Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ankush here from Alif Consulting. Welcome in our Azure case study. In this case study, we will be going to talk about how customers have leveraged the Azure security solution to reimagine their banking for their digital audience. Well, here is the agenda of this case study. So we're going to have an understanding about the customer, what they were building in past, and how they have created a unified and multi-cloud state using the Microsoft security services, how they have consolidated and layered security for all of their environment, and how they are investing into the future. Right. So let's quickly jump into the introduction and understand about the customer. So this customer have a global presence and historical growth have a potential in it in the top of 50 banks of the Europe, but the achievement created a need for efficiency improvement for their operational team. Bank corporate IT team always struggle to coordinate with the IT department operating independently around the globe. The lack of unity hampered the progressive corporate IT team commitment to stay ahead of cyber threat and ensuring the compliance in a heavily regulated space. But now it's leading to the change toward a consolidated, well paying dividends, greater efficiency, and ease for IT security team, coupled with the greater visibility throughout the state for a more easily managed and future-ready security posture. So this customer is basically one of the biggest bank, I would say, and they have their presence in across the globe. They were in the list of top 50 banks. So by having the global presence, what exactly is happening is the corporate IT is working on their own according to their location to the geographically, and this is basically blocking them to do the growth because each IT department is coordinating or doing the work independently across the globe. There is no coordination, so that something is basically hampering their progress to stay ahead of the cyber threat and ensuring the compliance which is required into the banking space. So that's why customer turn to the Microsoft security solution for centralized and consolidated approach to protect their digital state across the public, private, and the multi-cloud environment in what had traditionally been a fragmented landscape. From beginning, customer have prioritized innovation, including the customer empowering advances like branchless banking, mobile banking application. Customer IT team of more than 300 engineers chop with the legacy of multiple mergers, acquisitions that have shaped present day. Right. So the team regards itself as an enabler for a more agile executive organization as well. Over the 10-year, customer corporate IT service have systematically centralized the banking IT state, combining the most of its on-premise data center into a private cloud, removing the legacy applications, migrating user account to a single instance of the Azure Active Directory, and standardizing the application. Additionally, customer is in the process of replacing the Arc Insight with the Sentinel for the SIEM solution. Right. So during the pandemic of COVID-19, the bank need for a acceleration digital transformation rollout in the addition to shift towards hybrid work and then they realized that customer were also becoming more reliant on the digital interaction. So that's where customer have used the Azure Cloud, Oracle Cloud, and Google Platform to manage its compute, security, and data analytics need. For the lens of security, Defender for Cloud was provided a single pane of glass view into the customer multi-cloud environment, which is achieved by using the Azure Arc to capture all the logs and signal from its platform. Microsoft Sentinel then analyzed the logs and signal and enable the company security analysis to review and respond to the potential threats quickly and proactively. Bank is now preparing to adopt a more future-proof software as a service solution, which is going to be help them to do the digital transformations, where they don't need to be worried about managing the underlying hardware or managing about the services. They just need to go ahead and provision the users, assign them a licenses to access the SaaS-based solution. Customer is consolidating their layers, consolidating their security and all of the layer security which they have. So they have engaged Microsoft for an endpoint protection solution prior to the pandemic. Customer and then roll out its extensive XDR strategy, starting with Microsoft Defender for Cloud, comparing the project with the experience rolling out a monitoring solution like the previous use, which required intensive engineering efforts, right? It does not stop with the endpoint. Customer have taken the advantage of full scope of Microsoft 365 Defender to protect their SharePoint, their Office 365, and emails, including the email protection. The team can now better recognize phishing attempt and block them right away from the start, building on its own intelligence by using the query data to identify the potential risk. The effectiveness of having a centralized environment frustrated the red team. As customer have moved forward with this consolidations and cloud strategy, improving its larger private cloud estate and compliance remain top of the mind. Running a hybrid cloud environment is a global landscape call for simplifications, which customer missed when it's retired on a McAfee data less prevention solution. With the intense focus to meet the each and every regulatory requirement, customers have started using the Microsoft Purview data loss prevention to ensure that team can identify and review the different policy. Team is looking to deploy the Microsoft Purview Compliance Manager by this year. So customer have used the security solution for their Office 365. Customer have include the security solution uh, security solution for their mailboxes, their cloud strategy, their Google Cloud, their Oracle Cloud, and Azure Cloud. Right, that's something they have for protecting their resources or their infrastructure. But now customer is basically becoming more proactive, where they're using the cloud-based solution to protect their data which is residing into the mailboxes, going over the mailboxes into the SharePoint and the OneDrive over the team as well. Well, that's it in this case study. I hope you like this case study. If you like, please click on like and subscribe for more case studies, and feel free to reach us if you have any questions. Thank you.